Assassin's Creed Odyssey is set in ancient Greece during the Golden Age of Athens, where philosophy, medicine and science were thriving. However, it's also set against a backdrop of the Peloponnesian War, an epic struggle between Athens and Sparta. Your childhood, like any good Greek story, was tragic. You were abandoned by your family and left for dead. The game starts 17 years later when you are a mercenary who is about to embark on an odyssey to seek the truth and gain revenge on those responsible for your plight. Our team here in Singapore has been co-developing Assassin's Creed for the past 10 years, and this time we were in charge of the entire iconic region of the Greek archipelago. This means that we created all the narrative, the quests, the level art and the biomes required for these iconic islands. Our writers, designers and artists work closely together in a triangle to ensure a coherent narrative and build-up of the world, one layer at a time. We also work closely together with the lead studio, Ubisoft Quebec, and other collaborating studios like Ubisoft Chengdu and Ubisoft Philippines to accomplish this feat. We are really proud of the work that we produced, and here's a glimpse at what Ubisoft Singapore has contributed in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
The day-to-day job of the writers is to write the quests and write the dialogue for the quests. So they also actually come up with a lot of the individual choices that the player is going to get to make. We wanted to create a space for the player to express themselves, and we thought that going full RPG was the opportunity to do that. So the number one thing we wanted to do was create that relatedness between the player and their character.
I'll go to the warehouse and see what I can find.
When it comes to choice, it's super important that a player understands the stakes of the choice. So no choice is just a coin flip. There's no clear good choice necessarily, there's only what would you do in this situation. And you can only make a tough call when you know what's at stake.
Quests are a great way for players to immerse themselves in the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We let players get an insight into the lives of the daily people in ancient Greece. So themes like the social divides, as well as superstition versus Western democracy.
We work on more than a dozen of islands in the games, and we want to provide different gameplay experience and pacing from the main story content, so that the player can have a better perspective of the entire ancient Greece. So using Milos Nation as an example, it has very unique biomes like volcanics. And based on the information from the narrative team, we realized that it will be a very combat-heavy location. We ensure that the art team understand the design requirements for the combat, and we are the area that most of our cinematics will take place. That will be the areas that we can set dress to push the visual quality of the location.
Set dressing is a term used by level artists and level designer when we decide on a particular theme and idea. It could be for like a location, a quest. We will start decorating and doing mock-ups. I have learned that we need to really respect the space and also the architectural structure of the specific time period we were in. And in this way, we will be able to build a convincing environment.
So the art mandates for us here in Singapore was to work on the biomes, the level art, and also the region ambiences.
The general art direction for Assassin's Creed has always been trying to find creative opportunities through the reconstruction of history. And we wanted to deliver a world that has been perceived by the ancient Greeks as the birthplace of the gods.
The three biomes that we are in charge for here in Singapore is the arid, the volcanic, and the deciduous forest.
Everyone understands the high quality that delivering a AAA game entails, and we are very proud to have been involved and contributed to this latest epic installment of the Assassin's Creed franchise.